Time! Off into 1 and 2 they run. It's Eric Pfeiffer with the early advantage. Here comes Portner, slides the ladder up to the top shelf. 3 wide through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Colin Heim in the middle. He's got the momentum. Here comes brother Chris, gonna follow through. Up front lap numero uno. Eric Pfeiffer, your leader. Off into 1 and 2. Eric Pfeiffer doing the good job down around the bottom, protecting from Shaylin Holloway. He's in that third spot now. Zimmerman putting up a good battle around the outside, but here comes Holloway again. Mounts a charge, working to the inside. He's got B.J. Wagner on the back bumper. Zimmerman's got Colin Heim working to the outside. Behind him is Tanner Portner. Down on the bottom behind B.J. Wagner is Chris Heim. They're going to take it off into 1 and 2. Oh, a little shot to the shorts there from Holloway to Pfeiffer. Here comes Colin Heim. Colin's got the momentum. He's going to go to the inside of Zimmerman. Take the third spot away. Oh, Zimmerman kind of muscles him up out of the groove. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Side by side now. B.J. Wagner, Colin Heim. Those two not going to get far from each other right now. They started inside row number 3 and they now work to side by side. Still going down row number 2. Down the back stretch, though. Battle for the lead. Shaylin Holloway to the inside. Out of turn 4, new leader. It's the 38 of Shaylin Holloway. Eric Pfeiffer now into that second spot. Colin Heim going to go to the outside of him. B.J. Wagner working to the inside. 3-car battle there for your third spot, or for your second spot, I should say, down the back straightaway. Now B.J. Wagner working to the inside of Eric Pfeiffer through 3 and 4. Caution comes out, car around in turn number 2. And that is the 9C, Robert Rutherford. Green flag is back in the air. We're racing once again. And new second place car, it's B.J. Wagner. He's got that spot locked down through 1 and 2. Slide up, opens the door a little bit for Cody Zimmerman. 3 wide, 4 wide down the back straightaway. Here comes Jason Rogers. He's to the outside. Colin Heim to the bottom side. Eric Pfeiffer in the middle. Here comes Kyle Pfeiffer as well. 4 wide. The Heims get stacked up around the bottom. Jason Rogers found the top shelf, and he is rolling. He goes into 1 and 2, gets it to the top side through 1 and 2. Now down the back straightaway. 3 wide again. Portner on the bottom. Kyle Pfeiffer in the middle. Jason Rogers up top. Rogers liking the high line around the corners through 3 and 4. Builds up the momentum. Still 3 wide, and now Jason Rogers going to take over that spot. Your leader right now, Shaylin Holloway. Then it's B.J. Wagner. Now B.J. Wagner to the inside. They're side-by-side battle for the lead down the back straightaway. Can't make it happen. This time off into 3 and 4 they go. Battle for the first and second positions. Shaylin Holloway, B.J. Wagner. B.J. the Catfish working off into 1 and 2. The bottom is where he likes to be. Here comes Jason Rogers. Kind of stalled out in that battle as now a couple cars go around in turn number 2. Caution comes out once again, and it is the 9C of Robert Rutherford involved again. I can't quite see the other car because he's aimed at me. So caution comes out for a 2-car tangle down in turn 1 and 2, and it's looking like that white car's the 17M of Shannon Mifflin, maybe. We're racing once again. Shaylin Holloway, your leader. Off into 1 and 2 they go, and here comes Jason Rogers. He'll wind it up to the top shelf again. 3 wide for your third spot. Down the back straightaway, Rogers, Pfeiffer, and Wagner. Here comes Jason Rogers now again. He's got it down to the outside of Cody Zimmerman. That's for second. Zimmerman now to the inside battle for the lead. Here comes the Hives calling to the bottom. Chris trying to go up top. He'll follow the tire tracks of Kyle Pfeiffer. Down the back stretch they run. Shaylin Holloway, Jason Rogers battle for the lead side by side. New leader, the 37 of Jason Rogers. Out of turn 4, Holloway gonna take it back and at the stripe. It is Shaylin Holloway, your leader. Rogers again climbs the ladder, tiptoes around the top side. That opens the door for Kyle Pfeiffer. Here comes Pfeiffer. He's now to the outside of Cody Zimmerman. Down the back stretch they run. Rogers works to the outside again in 3 and 4. Battle for the lead, battle for second. 3 wide again, 4 wide as here comes B.J. Wagner. Wagner now to the bottom side. Here comes Rogers around the outside. Jason Rogers. Side by side, Shaylin Holloway able to hold him off. It's Holloway, Rogers, Pfeiffer, Zimmerman, Wagner, Heim, and Heim. Crossed flags halfway done. This race is just heating up. Onto the front stretch, off into 1 and 2 they go, side by side. Now Jason Rogers to the bottom side, through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. New leader, it's Jason Rogers. The Fly and Farmer up on point, but Holloway fights back, gets into him. Contact out of turn number 4. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Holloway nudges Rogers up the track. Rogers again going to jump up to that high line. 3 wide behind him, battle for that third spot. Now it's Kyle Pfeiffer. Down the back stretch they run. Holloway not giving up. He's door to door, wheel to wheel battle for the lead through 3 and 4. More contact as they head off. Here comes Kyle Pfeiffer. Holloway right back down to the bottom. Jason Rogers finds the high side through 1 and 2. He's got a good launch that time. The Heims, the only 2 cars behind him up in that early pack, going to go to the top side as well. Now Rogers back down to the bottom side. Holloway digging at it, turn number 4. Rogers, Holloway, Pfeiffer, and Wagner, your top 4 cars. You can throw a blanket over the top 4. Battle for the lead as they're 2 by 2 for the lead and for that third spot. Now 3 wide battle for the lead as here comes Kyle Pfeiffer. Gus going to stick it to the middle side through 3 and 4. Pfeiffer right down to the bottom side of Holloway as they come out of turn 4. 4 wide battle for the lead. Off into 1 and 2. It's about to be a 5-car battle because here comes Colin Heim. Out of turn 2 down the back stretch they run. Still door to door. Holloway and Rogers off into 3 and 4 they run. Rogers goes down to squeeze Holloway. Here comes B.J. Wagner. 3 wide for the lead. Off into 1 and 2 they run. Rogers up top. Pfeiffer down to the middle groove. Holloway around the bottom. And here comes B.J. Wagner and Colin Heim. Down the back stretch. Now Colin going to stick the nose in there and take it 3 wide for second. Holloway still trying to fight to get to the inside of Jason Rogers. 3 wide for second now. B.J. Wagner down to the bottom. Holloway in the middle. Kyle Pfeiffer going to use that outer line. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Down the back stretch they run. Jason Rogers, B.J. Wagner, Kyle Pfeiffer, Shaylin Holloway, Colin Heim, your top 4 cars. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Your top 5 cars, I should say, as they work now down the back straightaway. New leader, it's B.J. Wagner. White flag, 1 more lap to go for the Catfish, B.J. Wagner. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Wagner and Pfeiffer following the tire tracks through 1 and 2 down around the bottom. Colin Heim shoots the gap. He's now your new 4th place car. Jason Rogers running in the 3rd spot as they work through 3 and 4. Rogers to the inside of Pfeiffer. Contact, checkered flag. B.J. Wagner, your winner.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the car's off. He's crawling out. He can hear you make some noise. Wow, B.J. Wagner, what a race. I tell you what, first off, what'd you think of that racetrack?
Wow. I tell you what, if you didn't like that race, you just need to pack up and go home because holy cow, 3 wide, 4 wide. For the lead. I mean, it's one thing to do it for second, but that was unbelievable racing. And if you didn't like that, I don't know what to tell you. That was awesome.
Totally concur. Totally concur. Wow. Let's let you catch your breath. Is there anyone you might want to thank on this hot rod?
Yeah, I had to pull the car around this way because the right side's hammered. But Matson Farms, Nosler Construction, Nick and Tammy Foster and their kids help me out every year. Brad Kennedy Cattle, my brother's shop, Wagner Repair in Colby, Dan Foster, Danielle, my girlfriend. I don't know. I'm sure I'm missing somebody on the right front. Danny Carmen, Northwest Fire Extinguisher. Couldn't do it without the help that we get for sure.
All righty. Congratulations, B.J. Wagner, your tonight's stock car winner. Back up to you, Tanner.
Give us the work no one else wants to do. We don't just go against the grain, we grow it. Give us the frontiers, the places where success is measured and pushed limits. Give us the middle of nowhere, where the only map is your buddy's tread marks. This life, No one's born ready for it.
For Can-Am ATVs and UTVs, contact Briney Motorsports in Hayes.